Hi guys, I'm back for just a few minutes and I'm really hoping that we don't have any more technical difficulties. We had some choppiness at the very end of my August live stream and I felt bad because I listened to the replay at the end and you couldn't understand what I was saying, and I thought, well, this is such a teachable moment right now because I was talking about how 5 is, the whole live stream for August was talking about how the 5 energy we just are moving into now is unpredictable and brings out of the blue curveballs and has us pivoting. Even though we have a goal, which is the 8 energy, and of course my goal was to get all this information out to you, and then I had to pivot and end the live stream abruptly because the technology was causing some disruptions in the audio. So that is an example of being 5, having to go with the flow and work with out of the blue changes. And also coming back here is me pivoting. That's at the 5 is asking us to be flexible, and it's the 8 tenacity, stick-to-itness, sticking to the goal. And I wanted to make sure I accomplished my mission of being very clear with the guidance that was coming through. So I'm just back on being a tenacious 8 and a flexible 5 to just recap what I was saying at the very end of the live stream. We had pulled all of our cards at that point before it got crazy, but we had a blessing to remember of transformation, which is the butterfly flower. I was talking about the tree mallow and how I had taken this picture and I thought, my gosh, that flower looks like a butterfly. Let me know if the audio gets bad again, guys, because it might just be this phone. It only has 2 out of 4 bars on it for signal, and we had a lot of storms in the area. Anyway, when I went back to this plant a few days later, I noticed that it had other bloom. This was the only bloom at the time on the tree, so I thought they were all supposed to look like butterflies. But the flower actually has 5 petals, and there was a petal tucked back behind this. And you can actually see it if you have this deck. If you look really close, you can see there's a tucked petal. And so this flower had transformed itself to look like a butterfly, and it was reminding me of our ability to transform in life from a caterpillar to a butterfly, which is what these 5-8 energies are asking us to do. It's taking our power to expand, breaking free and changing and being a catalyst in our expansion, just like the caterpillar has that catalyst within itself to go into cocoon, and then the catalyst to emerge from the cocoon in its expanded version, the fullness of who it is as the butterfly. So our blessing to remember is that change is why we're here. Change is the only constant in life, and that the 5 energy and the 8 energy are telling us we have the power to make changes in our life. That's our blessing to remember. If you guys are here, a bunch of you, hi guys, I see that you're watching this, but you haven't watched the first one yet. This is my follow-up to the August that I just finished. We had a little choppy ending, so I came on to reiterate the last 2 messages from the last 2 cards. So you might want to watch the first one first before you see all this, but I'm happy you're here. Anyway, our challenge to embrace was uniqueness, and I was talking about how the 5 energy that we moved into is the nonconformist energy. And here we have this heart rock, which is the nonconformist. It doesn't look anything like the other rocks. It's being its true authentic self, and it's shining, it's glowing, because it has its dimmer switch cranked up, which the 5 and the 8 want to do. That 5 is very, very extroverted and bold, and the 8 is very powerful and strong and confident and tenacious again. So challenge to embrace is to go against the grain, take a risk, be bold, and expand. Take the power, your own power, to make a change in your life again, to break free, to expand it by being yourself. And we talked about, which you didn't get to hear, being your authentic self, uniqueness, being the challenge to embrace. That's why you're here. You're here to be your unique self. And when you're operating from your unique self, from your true core frequency, that's when what you want can reveal itself. Because this card, the first card for what we have, that we are vibrational beings and we're operating from a true core frequency, from a signature frequency. When you're operating authentically, when you're living an authentic life, being the you that you are, the fullness of who you are, that is when you are sending out the signal of your true core frequency, which matches you up with the things that are going to fulfill you, that are the closest match to you, because it's physics, like attracts like, it's a magnetic, and these things are going to reveal themselves And I talked about, and you might have heard this, that everything is here and now. You just can't see it all because you're not a vibrational match to it. So when you're a vibrational match to your true core frequency, you become a vibrational match to the things you've been desiring. So this is like a full circle moment here. This is coming back around. The other thing that was coming through that you may have missed is I was talking about what happens in a phone session, because I think a lot of people don't really know what happens in a phone session when we do an intuitive numerology phone session. It's called Intuitive Mediumship Session on the blissfulknowing.com, my website. But I was saying that what happens is I go into a meditation 15 minutes before our phone call. I tune into your energy. I'll send you a quick text just to hear from you and make sure we can establish that initial energetic connection. But I'll go into a meditation process 15 minutes before I call you, and your guides will come through and they'll show me what I need to know, what we need to start the conversation about, what they want you to know. And so I'll take a lot of notes. I'm in sort of a trance state. My writing is really sloppy. Sometimes it's so hard to read it when I come out of it and I'm on the phone, but so I'll write down what they show me or what they're whispering in my ear. And then when we get on the phone, we talk about what your guides want you to know. And then we go into your numerology, who you are, where you are in your path, where you've been and where you're going. It's all laid out in the numerology. We talk about that. And then we go into question and answer. Whatever's on your mind, we talk about it. And we invite your guides to share their perspective and your higher self to share its perspective, its broader perspective on where you are in your life and what you want to know more about, so you can have that clarity and that expansion and that catalyst energy, which this 5 is giving us, to really make a change and break through or just expand into more of who you are, into more of what you're wanting to experience. So that's pretty much what I said at the end of the live stream. I'm going to have to put this clip on YouTube too with the first one, but it's just such a great time to do a session. I'm so excited about it. I'm feeling so much passion, because 5 is passion and entrepreneurship, and 8 is, again, manifesting. So I want to help and be a catalyst to help you manifest and help you break free, which is one of the themes also, taking your power back to break free and let go of anything that's not a match to you, so you can align with more magic and miracles in your life. And I'm so excited to do that. So thank you guys. I hope you'll check out the original August live stream, which had so much information. You'll probably need to watch it a couple times or take notes, but please do comment on that and say hi if you're watching the replay. And I'd love to connect with you for a private session, theblissfulknowing.com. I also offer the emotional closet cleaning sessions, and I do offer new written readings. So we've got mini readings and letters from your guides. Those are written readings that you can order. We don't have to connect for a session for that. We don't have to schedule that with an appointment. I just email you the information. Same thing with the numerology readings that I have that are written, or the house vibration charts. All of that is written, the personal year forecast, so you can order it and I can just email it to you. But anyway, I'll link my website below again here for you, and I would love to connect. And thank you all for watching. Bye.